All right, everyone, this is Kimberly Shipley, and thank you for joining me in my video. Tonight on my mobile home life, I'm going to paint on my son's room. I'm not going to get it done. I did see a spot in there where Teddy, come here. Teddy's outside with me, so I always like to keep him close. He's my little Yorkie. I'm not going to get it all done due to the fact I've seen another spot after the paint dries, and I'll show you at the end of the video. After the paint dries, I need to go over it with a sander and filler to fill in that. Because I mean, everyone in this room, there's Caleb. Shut the door. And in this room, I want it to look great. So that's the reason I'm taking my time with it. So, you know, I'll have to wait for it to dry. So it'll be in the morning before I can use the filler. Then it'll be also, then I'm going to go sand it a little bit. I'm about to be out of paint, so I need to go in the morning and go get some paint too. So while that dries in the morning, I'm hoping to actually be done with the bedroom by tomorrow night as far as the painting. And yes, I know I'm getting paint in the floor. I think I'm going to do laminate on the floor. And like I said, I want this bedroom to be like you would be a showroom bedroom, as close as I can get anyway. And I know I'm not a professional, but I'm not just half doing this. I want to do it right. So that's the reason why it's taking a while. And so anyway, I just kind of get on here and do a little video here. So this is what y'all are joining me in here for, is y'all going to watch me paint. No, I'm going to do a voiceover if that's okay, because I had my mind on the painting. And so I'll be talking during the video, but yeah, just do a little painting episode. I didn't get everything done, but don't mean I won't get more done on the next video. This is my mobile home life, as you can see. This is my mobile home. It's starting to get dark now. And I'm getting ready to go in here and eat some supper. I will probably paint some more tonight. And I'll be on the next, upcoming videos. So I know these videos has been a process, but it's a well worth process. You know, the way I see it, perfection takes time. I want this to be as perfected as I can do it. So anyway, join me for the paint. Here we're going to show you, I'm going to start painting around Caleb's name where I hadn't finished this wall yet. And so I'm working on the wall. And again, this is kind of going to be, it's just a motivational of painting video. And that way you can get the stroke of how painting, and that's my son Caleb if you're new to my channel. And of course you can see his name. I made a frame around his name there. That way I can preserve that, because Caleb's father made that for him and put it up there. And so to keep it exactly perfect, somebody here on YouTube in a comment recommended this. And I'm like, that is a perfect idea. And I thank them so much for recommending it. And actually I had a few different people, but I had a little paint on my arm. But for the first one, let's say that recommended it, I am so thankful, because that was a wonderful idea. And that way we can preserve it exactly how my husband, Michael, Caleb's father, done it for him. And Caleb was just over here watching me paint for a minute. And what I'm trying to do, even though this is one of the best white paints you can use, it still is bleeding a lot through. So this took me a while to actually paint, and because I've been wanting to get it on video, the whole painting job. And I'm going to, again, I've got to do, well, I'll show you at the end of the video. I'll talk what I'm going to fix. There's a little issue I've seen here, because I'm trying to get this room in perfection and not just half do it. I want to get it done and get it done right. And so that's the reason why. One thing is, it's taking me a while. I don't do stuff like this professionally. I'm just a mom fixing up her mobile home and getting her son's bedroom just as perfect as you can get. He's got a new bed waiting, a new computer desk, but I want to do the room right. I just don't want to have to do it. And sometimes doing it right takes time. And we got to wait for things to dry and fill things in. So, yeah, here at the end of the video, I'll show you when I stop, and you might can see it right here. I'm not sure, but there's a little crease there that I had noticed in the wall. And it still shows too much, for my opinion, through the paint. So once I get through, and I, get through stopping right now at this point, here and shortly, I'm going to fix that part of the wall once the paint dries, and then in the morning I'm going to sand it down, and hopefully everything will be okay just to start painting again. And I hope that when you're watching this video, I know it's took a while to fix up this room and paint it, and I'm not doing it in one video. I've done it in many videos. But again, I'm trying to get perfection. So when you subscribe to my channel, or you're a current subscriber, this is not a finished job right here. This is working on it. To get a finished job sometimes takes perfection and sometimes takes time. But I try to get a daily video out of what I do daily. And so today I'm working on this painting. Again, it won't get finished because I have some other stuff I noticed that I need to fix before I can completely finish it. And so since I noticed that, now when I paint again, if it still shows, I will do it again and make sure that it's what needs to be done. Because I want his room looking great. I mean, I want it to look like this room came off a mobile home lot room, if that makes sense. And I'm thinking about changing out the carpet and putting laminate down. So that's the reason I haven't worried about getting stuff on the carpet so bad. That carpet has been there for a while. Nothing's actually wrong with it. It needs to be probably cleaned by, a carpet cleaner, a professional. But, the way I look at it, yes, carpet's a little bit more warmer on the toes, but it collects dirt more. I'm getting the lower areas, so I'll move the camera down a little bit. There's my dog, Teddy, if you're new to my channel. He's my little Yorkie. He's a mommy's buddy, so he stays right with his mama, and most of the time. And so anyway, what I was saying, I want to get this room, though, to perfection. So, I mean, things like that takes time. And, if you're new here, I just want you to know this is not a finished product. This is just a painting video. I'm not a professional. I'm just a mama trying to do daily things to, fix things up in her mobile home. My mobile home was 25 years old. It's a 2000 model, 16 by 80, 4-bedroom, 2 full bathrooms. I'm also in the process of, I put a brand new tub in my bathroom because it had a tub leak. And that tub leak caused a lot of water damage where it was not fixed soon enough. So due to that fact, I'm redoing the rooms. This room had water damage in it, in the floor. That's been done. Now I'm getting the painting done. So that's one reason why the room itself, the process has been slow. So since I've got a new tub, what I was going to say on that, the new tub's been put in. The commode's fine. The sink's fine. I'm not sure about the flooring yet. I haven't decided. But my next adventure in there, once I get completely done with Caleb's room, I got a little paint on my arm, so I keep a wet washcloth to try to wipe paint off as much as I can. So that's what I'm doing in the video. But what I was saying, in the bathroom, there's walls got to be fixed. And again, I want perfection. So once I get done, I'm completely doing Caleb's room. And I'm just about out of paint. By my next video, which I'll probably do the video tonight, some of it. Again, I've got to fill in these cracks, but in the morning, I'll probably run to Lowe's, and y'all see that on the another video too. I've got to go buy paint for sure to finish this. I know because of the bleeding through the walls, and I'm a perfectionist on this as best as I can get. So I do need more paint because it's bled through, and I want it done right. What I'm showing here definitely on camera is the one coat at least over everything of paint. Now, I don't know if I'll go through the second or whatever, how many coats it takes to get to my perfection. I'm not sure yet if I'll do it on camera. But anyway, yeah, just kind of wanting to let y'all know that I'm getting paint on my roller is what I'm doing here. Now, I will explain to you why this video in this bedroom has lingered, because when I first started painting the bedroom, then in the floor, I found soft spots, and I did not want to be in the room any longer because I know soft spots has mold. So that's one reason why I had stopped everything, and this has took so long. I got some gentlemen, one being my son-in-law, to come in there, and he fixed the entire floor. I bought the material, and I even paid him for it, but I wanted to do it off camera. So the entire floor had to be redone in this bedroom. Now I'm talking about the actual floor, not the flooring. They took up the carpet, they knocked out the entire floor, replaced anything bad, which was the entire floor. And I bought all the materials at Lowe's. And again, and at the end, when, not of this actual video, but another video, when I get the whole room done, I'm going to give a rough average of what this one room has costed me. And that's including my time. Well, I mean, I'm not paying myself, but this is me with doing a lot of things. But what I've also had to hire people, plus also just besides hiring the people, plus also the cost of the materials that I have used or they've had to use or whatever to get this room completely completed, to get it to my perfection. And so that's one reason why this room is specifically took a while, or I've had to take a step back and do other videos, even though I had started this one a little bit a few weeks ago. Then that's when I started running into something else, and I just kind of had to back away and do other things and do other videos on other things and come back to this room. So it feels like I've been in this room forever painting, which yes and no, because I'm giving you, well, it's like this. I'm a real deal person. I give the real thing, real life stuff. I'm not giving, kind of secondhand things, I guess. I don't do a lot of cuts. I'm trying to give you, as I'm painting this whole room myself, giving you the real time of it. And that way you can actually see what I have done. I'm more, like I said, though, I'm more real of a person. Try to be a realistic. I try to give y'all raw material. Not a bunch of, I know maybe I might have to take, if I'm going to put my finger to the camera or something, I don't have a remote for my phone, or something like that. I might edit that out or something in that manner, but I don't do, I do a little editing. I add words on my videos a little bit here and there. I'm doing a voiceover on this one just because I wanted to have my mind on the painting instead of having my mind of trying to talk on the camera. So I wanted to do a voiceover now. That way I can have my mind, I was painting, and I can still talk to you. But I am planning on doing laminate on this floor. In the next video. Now see, this is where I'm really starting to see the crease, and I'm like, I don't like it. So that's the reason I'm getting ready to stop soon and stop painting. Because by in the morning when this paint dries, I'm going to fill this in with putty. I'm going to fill it in with the putty and stuff to go ahead and sand it down. Let it dry, sand it down. Now, I didn't say I don't have enough paint to go over it again where the bleed, it's kind of bleeding through the white is, and it's still showing more than what I want. So I am going to, which my bathroom's going to be white as well, and that is my next painting job also, because I want to go ahead and finish that one as well and get it to looking. I think the bathroom's going to look amazing when I get completed with it, and I think y'all will really like it. I've got some things in mind, and I just kind of want to go with it, when I start. But again, it'll be in steps. I'm just one person. I'm a mom. I'm 51 years old. I'm not a youngster either, young mom. I'm an older mom. So that's the reason you're getting the real deals. If you're new to my channel, I lost my husband to do a cardiac arrest on Christmas Eve, and that's Caleb's father. So just kind of letting you know if you're new to the channel. Well, I'm saying I'm a single mom. A few months ago, almost a year ago, I wasn't a single mom. But now, my goal is I want to make this the most perfect home I can for Caleb. He's, this is his childhood. This is his life. And, yes, my home is paid for. I'm having to redo a lot of it. I can't afford a mansion, I guess you could say. So I'm going to make this my mobile home mansion. Mine and Caleb's mobile home mansion. Not just mine. It's ours. He lives with me. He's my child. So, yes, I would like to make this the best I can to make it a mobile home mansion. And, when you're joining me for these videos, yes, you might be seeing step-by-step progress. All videos may not be completed. Completed is dialed. I don't know why I had to say that. But all these videos may not be a completed job, but it'll be a completed job of what I may do today. And so, yeah, because I like the perfectionist on it. All right, everyone. As you can see, these little cracks right there, I can see it well after the painting. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop at the moment. Tonight, I'm going to fill in these cracks and kind of sand it down in the morning. But I got to wait for this paint to dry. And then I'll continue the painting. So this was just a short painting video. And that way I could get y'all a video out there. Hang on.